Hello and welcome everyone this afternoon on the second day of Campus Party Digital Edition in the Netherlands. We had a really great session and workshop this morning by Laurie Mabelis, and this is the next session of her presenting her story. So I wish you all a great storytelling lesson in her live performance over here. Give it up for Laurie Mabelis.
Hello everyone, I'm Laurie and I really want to do a TEDx. A TEDx where I want to inspire people by doing what they really like to do, inspire them to take the steps to the life they really want to live. I just really want to do a TEDx. And I've learned that if you really want that, you have to spread that to the world so that everybody knows it and can help you. So I did. I told lots and lots of people. People that I know, people that I don't really know, people that want to hear it, people that may not really want to hear it. But, telling your story, putting it out there, telling people your dreams, that's the way that they can help you. That's what I learned. And to be honest, the people that reacted were actually quite positive. They said, Laurie, someday you will stand on that red dot and give your talk. Someday the organizers will reach out to you and give you that spot. They said, Laurie, you're so enthusiastic, so positive. People will feel your energy and they will invite you. I mean, you're so positive, so enthusiastic, and so positive. So positive, just so positive and enthusiastic. And the compliments kept on coming. So positive, so enthusiastic. Okay, it was all the same, but compliments are compliments, aren't they? It's nice to hear it. And with that positive energy, I also did my work. Back then and I still do work at Studio Y. And once we had this intern, Chris was his name. And me and Chris, I felt we had a nice connection. We could talk about stuff, and I thought I was really open to him. And on one day, Chris and I had to do a workshop together. On this Wednesday morning, we went to this location. I was pretty nervous, to be honest, but Chris and I did a great job. Client was happy, and we nailed it. And Chris looked me in the eye and he said, Laurie, I really like to do this workshop with you. I really liked it. And I was like, oh, nice. Why did you like it, Chris? Just, it's nice to hear stuff like that, right? And he looked me in the eye and he said, because you're so positive. And it was not even the words he said it, but it was the tone of voice, how he said it. It let me feel like
sorry for everyone. There's some technical difficulties, and Laurie is trying to fix it. It's probably an internet issue, internet connection. Sometimes it happens, but it's too bad. It's in the middle of the speech, so we hope to get her back online as soon as possible. Please stay tuned, and for now, please enjoy the videos that we have over here. That was a video by Ralph Hogenberg. He's a drone flyer in the Netherlands, and he is creating a lot of cool footages next to doing drone racing. So here's another one. I hope you like it. So think about the future of work and then think of this footage. And isn't that a cool experience if you have such an environment as your work environment, not only being in the buildings but also having the joy of having a break on this amazing ocean in a little boat. So here's another one. All right, she's rebooting the computer, so she's tuning in a minute, and we'll hope that she can finish her pitch right before the next talk at 2 o'clock by Louise, who is AR. She's practicing AR in healthcare, which is fantastic. She brings the hospital to the people, and that's going to be an amazing new way of doing healthcare. So when you have a problem getting to a hospital like right now, and you are leveraging AR for helping and giving better healthcare advice to people at home. So that's going to be happening at 2 o'clock on the next stream. We hope to get Laurie Mabelis back in here as soon as possible. And for now, we are very happy that already over 31 countries have joined this first digital edition of Campus Party. So we have almost 2,000 speakers here on stage voluntarily to give you their best and to give you their knowledge and skills and training and workshops to make you a better person every day and to reboot the world, our overall theme. So I hope all the sessions that you already listened to inspired you. I hope you could have some interaction with the speaker, as that's something that's really hard if you broadcast to such a large amount of people. We have over 200,000 people already watching the first day and until now, and we are not even halfway our 3 days adventure here. So we are really excited to have much more coming when people are free from work and are joining us today with Al Gore, Tim Berners-Lee, and Edward Snowden. So we are very happy to have such big names as well in our sessions these 3 days, all voluntarily. So we are glad that we can do this together. So for now, enjoy the intro video, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible with Laurie Mabelis. Great to have you here back, Laurie. Are you okay? Redoing the pitch.
Hello, everyone.
How is your speed? Is the internet okay for you?
I hope it is. The Wi-Fi fell out, but I know you have to seek for the opportunity. So I'm working on my own internet now. So I hope that will work, and that's also part of this online experience, isn't it?
It is. It
To
is.
work with the difficulties you having.
Yeah, I entertained the people as good as I could. So that's also improvisation, and I think that's
Perfect.
also a great part of the job. So let me know when you're ready.
I'm super ready, and for the people that are just arriving, I will start from the beginning, so everybody will skip in the first sentence.
Great. Well, I hope everything will be fine. Good luck again, and pitch them, something like that. Pitch it. There you go.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Laurie, and I really want to do a TEDx talk. I really want to inspire people by doing what they love to do. I really want to help them take the steps in life to live the life they want to have. I just really want to do a TEDx. And I've learned that if you really want to do something, you have to spread the word. You have to tell people. So that's what I do. That's what I did. That's what I do. I just tell a lot of people that I like that. And I do that with people that I know. I do that with people that I don't know. I do that with people that want to hear it. I do that with people that maybe do not really want to hear it, but I tell them anyways because I know. Spread the word. Tell people what your dream is, and if they know, they can also help you, right? That's what people say. So that's what I do, And I get also some feedback from the people that actually respond to me, and they say, Laurie, you will make it someday. Someday you will stand on the red dot and you will tell your story. I mean, you're so positive and enthusiastic. People will feel that on some point, and then they will reach out to you and give you that opportunity. I mean, you're so positive and so enthusiastic. People will feel that, right? I mean, you're so positive. So positive and enthusiastic and so positive. It was all the same reaction, to be honest, but a nice compliment can never be enough, right? So it was nice to hear, and with that energy, I also do my work back then and right now at Studio Y. And for some moment, we had this intern. His name was Chris, and I felt that Chris and I had a nice connection. We could talk, and together we did this workshop on a Wednesday morning. And I was pretty nervous for this workshop, but in the end, it was all working fine, and me and Chris did great. And Chris said to me, Laurie, I really like to work with you. Well, that's nice to hear, isn't it? And he looked me in the eye and he said, because you're so positive. And it was not the words that he said, but the tone of voice, how he phrased it, the words. It was like, I, Laurie, am only an added value to a project if I'm positive. Don't I have anything else to add? I mean, I'm a human being. I can do more than positive. I'm not always positive. I was so disappointed in this Chris guy because I really felt that we had a connection. And I was so disappointed by him and also angry. I mean, how dared he to be so superficial? And I was so not okay with that I talked to another colleague about it, that I also see as my friend. I said to her, like, this Chris guy, you know what he said? He gave me the compliment. He was so superficial. I mean, so annoying, right? These interns lately. I mean, right? And my colleague listened to me very patiently. And she said, Laurie, I've listened to everything you've said. But to be honest, I actually understand Chris. I mean, he gives you back what he sees. And you act positive all the time around him, right? So is it him that's superficial? Or is it maybe you that can share more? So that hurt. Everybody else said it to you sometimes, like such a mirror in the face, straight and direct as that. I was shocked for a moment, but deep in my heart, I knew she was right. But how the hell am I supposed to change that? I mean, I've not even been 100% myself with my closest people around me. Me should change, should share more to people. Me, the girl that was that let her public transport card into dust because she was not she was afraid to travel by bus or by train. Me, the person that rather traveled 2.5 hours to university and 2.5 hours back home than to move out. That girl should open up more to other people. Oh my god. Feels terrible. Terrifying. Crazy. That's what I said to the colleague. And she said to me, Laurie, then you should make a decision. Do you want to real connect to people? And yes, you can be terrified in the process. Or you want to do what you've always done and also get the same result you always got. And I knew she was right. I knew she was right. So from that moment, I started to do two things. The first one is that I told my people who were closest around me that I was going to do this. I'm going to share more. Know that. Maybe you can help me. So I opened up about my actions. And second of all, I started to share little things more and more and more to the people around me. And it was terrifying. It was absolutely super scary, but I saw little results coming up. And that's what I did it for. For example, 2 weeks ago, it was my birthday, and years ago, I would have thrown this big, massive party with a lot of people, right? A lot of people, so you're popular. That's what's important. And now, 2 weeks ago, I had this we had some really good drinks and we played some board games because that's actually what I like to do. And we also sang some karaoke. I mean, isn't that lovely? That's lovely, right? I mean, that's real joy, real pleasure. And it was also, I could also see it at the gifts, like 5 years ago, I would get this nice bottle of white wine with some money and books with really small letters. But if you really know me, I don't like white wine. I like my special beers. I don't like money. I rather have experiences. And I don't read books with small letters. I need them big. And I read short chapters and a lot of pictures because I just get distracted quite easily. And this year I got these amazing gifts. Like, me and my friend are going on a camping trip in their camper to the beach. I also People sang a song for me in which they actually were pretty clear that they do know me. Um, so everything changes, and it was not only in my personal life, but it was also in my working life. I started to share with my colleagues what I actually like to do, instead of doing the things that need to be done, because that's what you do, right? If you don't really know what you like, you're just put to this task that needs to be done, and you're not really happy doing them. And now I started to communicate about stuff like that. So I said to them, guys, I'm an event manager, but that means that I like to organize stuff. I like to structure stuff. I like to see things through. I like to overview and grab the process. I know I train people in pitch trainings, and that's because I like people to get their word out, to also to spread my view of thinking and help people by structure their talk and use stories instead of only facts. That's what I like to do. And you know what was funny? I had all these catastrophic scenarios in my head, all the things that would have gone wrong, that people will laugh at me, that I would show my vulnerabilities and they would take advantage of them. But nothing of that was true. It was the complete opposite. I mean, they were so grateful, helpful, and also so nice. When I said all those stuff, even my friends, but also my colleagues, it was so nice to open up, and it um, it came to me that it is important to share your dreams, but not only tell them what you like, but make a real connection with people, that they also understand where you're coming from, why you say stuff like that, so they can really help you with what you really. So next time, if I say I want to do a TEDx, because I still want to do a TEDx, what I really mean by that is that I just like to be on stage, just like now, to spread it out and just practice and practice more on stage, to talk to a big group of people, because that's what gets me excited. When I say I want to do a TEDx, what I really mean is that I like to play with words in order to make my point. And when I say I want to do a TEDx, what I really mean is that I really want to inspire people to let them do and take action in their own life for what they really like to do. So make sure that if you share your dream, do it from your real view, by being your authentic self. And by the way, if people these days, nowadays, come to me call me positive or enthusiastic, I say thank you. Because I know that's a part of me where I can be really proud of. It's not for entrepreneur with energy. What I wanted to share with you. And it's about sharing, but it's also about connecting, right? That's my point. So I want to turn this presentation into a conversation in which we can interact with each other. You can share what you like to do, or maybe you want your help with a lot of people that are watching now, and this is your big fat opportunity to create an a stage for yourself to ask the questions where you're sitting with. So just share what you want to share. This is the opportunity to do that. So don't be afraid and put it out there, and make sure people will understand where it's coming from, right? Because then we can really help you. So maybe Nick, you would like to come on stage as well, and we would together we can see if there's stuff in the chat, and then we can
People were listening carefully. There's no comments.
we can
I'm really happy with
see
the pitch.
what's going on.
So thank you
No
very much,
comments yet.
Laurie.
People
Your internet is still a little
speechless.
unstable now, but they are speechless. Yeah, they are speechless. Great job.
Well,
All right, I have to go. We have another session starting in 2 more minutes, so we have to wrap it up here. Laurie, thank you for your awesome pitch and that you tried it the second time. It worked out great. We heard you well. So yeah, second time winner. That's that's it. So hope you have enjoyed it as well. Not too stressed with the second pitch. Cool. So
all right.
see you later, everyone. Have a nice day, and maybe you tune in to the next session, VR in healthcare, from Louise from 1 minute.